Hi, I'm Mary Laverty, and this is the Life Balance Show. We've been having so much fun over the weeks. I appreciate all of you writing in and connecting with me. Today, as always, we're going to talk about how to stay connected to what's really important. And the subject is ourselves. How do you stay connected with yourself? Well, one of the very important ways is to remember to tap into what you are passionate about. When I was 36 years old, I didn't have very much passion in my life. I was on faculty with the School of Medicine. I directed the Hypertension Research Center. I had a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a newborn, and I took care of my 80-year-old mother-in-law. My most exciting moments in life were just watching the wash pile to the ceiling. So one day I woke up and I said, this is it. I get up, I do my to-do list, I go to bed. I get up, I do my to-do list, I go to bed. This is my life. Surely there has to be something more than that. So I made a very serious decision to put some passion into my life. Maybe you too have come to a crossroads when you knew something had to change. So I made a very serious decision and I joined a men's basketball league. Now, excuse me, I want you to know that there were four consecutive games in which I scored a basket, which I lovingly referred to as the streak. Now, there's one very important thing that I need to tell you about passion, and it's one of my audience members taught me. I asked them what they were passionate about, and a woman raised her hand and said, well, she was passionate about golf. Now, when an audience member says something to me, I'm not quite sure how to respond. I buy myself a little time and I say, really? So the woman said she was passionate about golf. I said, really? It was wrong, it was rude, and I wish I could have it back. But the reason I said really was the lady had to be 80 if she was a day. And this caught me off guard. Well, she noticed my hesitation. And she said, you know, golf is like sex. And I'm thinking, oh, what did I get myself into now? And I said, really? And she said, you don't have to be particularly good at it to enjoy it. And then she smiled her 80-year-old smile at me and said, but it helps. And she's right. We don't have to be particularly good at it to enjoy it. This comes as a big revelation to a lot of us, especially we baby boomers, who were taught that not only did we have to be good at it, but we had to be the best. I'm here to tell you it's absolutely not true. In the very first basketball game on this league that I played in the very first time down the court, the rebound hit me on top of the head. But it didn't matter because I was having the time of my life. What I want you to do right now is ask yourself, what is it that you are passionate about? Some people will say, well, I don't have the luxury of tapping into what I'm passionate about with the economy the way it is and the crisis everywhere. Actually, it's exactly the opposite. It's going to require all the zest for life that you can muster to meet the demands that are coming down now, and tapping into what you are passionate about is the very first place to start. Think about how you stay connected with you. And write and tell me about it. I'm at marylaverty.com. Love to hear from you. Hope you're enjoying the shows. And as always, when you cannot keep up, connect.